everyone. It's time for some tea with T on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tanya McLean Nicholas, licensed marriage family therapist and owner of Renewed Hope Counseling. Okay, I got a little allergy thing going on with my eye right now, so try not to focus on that today as we jump in. So if you're struggling with people pleasing, I've been talking about this for the past couple of TNTs, you want to listen in to this one because I'm going to wrap up the conversation. People pleasing is something we do to avoid disappointing or upsetting others. You fear people won't like you or will be mad at you if you can't meet their need or solve their every problem. You may be people pleasing to live up to an image that maybe you want other people to have of you. People pleasing is also a great way to avoid conflict. But in the long run, it will leave you anxious, depressed, resentful, or drained. So I'm going to give you 6 tips on how to stop people pleasing and reclaim your true self. So go ahead and grab your tea or your coffee, whichever you prefer, and let's dig in. Tip number 1, setting your boundaries is key to stopping people pleasing. I can spend an entire year talking about boundaries, and I just might do that. Boundaries are expectations and needs we express or put in place that help us to feel safe and comfortable in our relationships. They keep you from saying yes to everyone else and no to yourself. Boundaries are the greatest form of self-care, self-love, self-value that you can give to yourself. Okay, we Christians get a little triggered when we hear that self stuff. It's not being selfish. It's not being unkind. It's not being ungodly. Jesus said no all the time. But what it actually does is it creates room for you to walk in your true destiny and purpose. Boundaries are putting on your oxygen mask before you help other people. So let the truth be told. You can't help other people if you can't breathe. Okay. I told you I could go on and on about that topic, but I'm not going to do that right now. So tip number 2, focus on what's in your control. Draw a circle on a piece of paper. The circle represents your boundary, and everything inside of it is what you're responsible for. Your feelings, your choices, your mood, your attitude, your behavior, even your commitments, and even how you spend your time. And everything on the other side is not your responsibility or within your control. If you're used to operating outside of that circle a lot and trying to manage what belongs to other people, take small steps toward change, taking a step back. Think of the things that you're going to let go. Tip number 3, embrace your inner voice. People pleasers learn not to trust themselves and put more value on the opinion and approval of other people. The inner voice that says, that's not good for me, that doesn't work for me, that makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm not happy, I'm too tired, I'm overcommitted, or they're too toxic, and so on and so on. That voice, it gets drowned out by the desire to be needed, wanted, or liked. Listen to that inner voice and honor it. Tip number 4, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is having moments of self-awareness with curiosity and no judgment. Being in the moment and noticing what we feel or what's happening around us. Many people stay on autopilot, going from task to task, request to request, event to event. It's time to shut it off. You can take a nature walk, a mini break, write in a journal, focus on your breathing, meditate, pray, and notice your blessings, and then be grateful. Tip number 5, practice assertive communication. So this would mean expressing your feelings and your thoughts and your requests and needs clearly and with confidence while appreciating the thoughts and opinions and feelings of other people and not putting them down for what they feel or need. Clear communication is so important. It saves relationships. And I'm going to talk more about that another day. And finally, tip number 6, be more honest about your feelings. You have needs too. Share what you really feel and want. Push away the fear of someone else not accepting and approving of who you are. Trying to please everyone and meet their needs all the time, it's exhausting. You will never be able to be everything to everyone, and trying to be will only create resentment towards them. If stress and anxiety seem to be what's normal in your life, you want to reassess your boundaries. People pleasing is not a healthy way of living. It leads to increase in stress, anxiety, depression, and we know that those prolonged things not just affect our mental health, but our physical health as well. By incorporating these tips, you'll begin the journey of doing away with the people pleasing behavior and beginning to reclaim yourself. Well, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed your tea with T on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tanya McLean Nicholas, and I hope that you have a great day.